Hey guys, happy Tuesday. I am coming on here live for our new people. I am Whitney Hebel. I am your star director. And every Tuesday I go live to talk about some type of tip. I've been doing this for a while now, I don't even know. But I come and talk to y'all about something that I think would be helpful in your business or something that I'm working on. And today I'm going to talk to you about your brand. And the first time I heard that, I was like, I don't even know what that means. Like, I don't even know where to start with that. And it's something that I've been working on. I think it's super important for people who are taking their Scentsy business seriously. So if it's something that you want to continue to build and build upon, it's super important to have a brand of who you are. So what is a brand exactly? I actually pulled up what is brand in simple words because it can be confusing to people exactly what it means. But a brand is an identifying symbol, mark, logo, name, word, and or sentence that companies use to distinguish their product from others. So obviously we know we have the Scentsy brand, we have the Scentsy logos. But a combination of one or more of those elements can be utilized to create a brand or a brand identity. So that's where it comes in, where your brand is who you are, what makes you you. What do people think about when they think of you? What are your favorite things? What are the things that you love? And for example, for the ones that do know me, part of my brand is tacos. I love tacos. I love margaritas. The beach, because when anyone thinks of the beach, they usually think of me because I love the beach. I want a beach house. We want to live at the beach. It's something that I've been going to the beach since I was a baby. It's just my happy place. And dogs. I love dogs. I'm a dog person. Okay. So that all of those three things are part of my brand. And a lot of people say, well, how do you figure out what's your thing, right? So if you had to pick from those three, it would depend on the person, probably which one they think is most. But I know that part of my brand as a consultant and as a person, because when you're doing Scentsy, you're selling yourself. People want to buy with you because you're you. But I know that that's part of my brand because my customers and my friends will tag me in things on Facebook that have to do with tacos or funny memes about tacos or the beach. So I know that I have shared that to the extent of attaching this symbol or this thing with me. It also goes with even color scheme. So you'll see with my branding that I've done with myself, with my little cartoon character and our team logo, there's a brand of colors. It's like a teal color, a hot pink, a black, and sometimes there's gray in it. Those are my branding colors, okay? Those are colors that I intentionally use, I should say, because those are some of my favorite colors. So if you, like I said, if you're taking the Scentsy business seriously, you're interested in growing, I highly suggest on figuring out your brand. Who are you? What is your thing? A lot of us are moms, but being a mom is not a brand. Now, if you're a funny mom or you're a hot mess mom, those are brands. Roll with it. With a brand, you have to be super careful in what you share. I was actually going to do Tip Tuesday on social media engagement today, but I decided to do this instead because it kind of goes into that with once you figure out what you're going to do as far as your brand, you need to stick to that. And you need to think to yourself when you're posting on social media, does this support my brand? Does this support who I am? Does this support who I want my customers to, how they're going to get to know you? Does that content that you're posting support that? If not, then you need to think twice about posting it. And I'm not going to tell you what to and what not to post on your social media, but if you're going to use it in the way that you want to further your business and yourself, then you do have to be careful about what you post. With branding, if you're not sure where to start or what to do for you, yourself, I felt the same way because I was like, well, I don't know. Like, I feel like it depends on the day what my things are. But then I really got to like look around your house, look at your decor, look at your clothes. What's your favorite thing to do? What's your, if someone says you can do anything today, what would you do? What would that involve? And start writing those things down. One thing that I did a while back is I shared on my page, and I said, when you think of me, what do you think of? Or what's something that reminds you of me? And a lot of people said like Mexican food, margaritas, the beach, like stuff like that. And that's when I knew like, okay, that's my thing. It's not necessarily exactly it doesn't encompass me as who I am as a person, but when someone sees a funny taco meme, they're gonna think of me. They're gonna tag me. They're gonna share it to my page. Same thing with the beach, a funny beach thing or like a relaxing beach graphic. They're gonna be like, oh my gosh, I thought of you. I get those messages all the time. So that's when I know that I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing, because I want people to attach me to something, because that's my brand. Same thing with my logos. I put starfish on them because starfish are my thing. Like even at our wedding, our what are they called? Not boutonnieres. Are they boutonnieres? I don't know. The thing that goes on the guys, those were starfish. So all of that is tying in together and makes you think of me. And I'm just using myself as an example, but we have other people on our team, like Amy. Her brand is cats. I can tell her that if she doesn't already know that. Emily, Hot Mess Express, she runs with it. That's who she is. She embraces that. And that is kind of, whether she was intentional or not, that's part of her brand. That's who she is. When someone sees something, I sent her something the other day that said, 2021 is still the same hot mess something. And I sent it to her because it made me think of her. So that's what I encourage y'all to do. Like I said, walk around your house, look at the things you like to do. Is it traveling? Is it dogs, cats? If you're a mom, that's great, but let's be a little bit more specific. So are you like a sarcastic mom? Are you a hot mess mom? Like I said, those examples I used earlier where it's like a specific thing that people can attach you to. So I definitely encourage y'all to go onto your page and post something or share something so your friends and family, they will tell you your brand without even knowing it, because there's a theme with everyone, right? So like with my husband, I know it's grilling and sports. That would be his brand because that's what he loves. He loves watching sports. He's up to date on all the things. He knows all the names. I don't even know how you can hold that much information in your head. And he loves to grill. He loves to try cooking new things. Or grilling new things. He just got a brand new pellet smoker. Like that's his jam. That's his brand if he was to be selling stuff. And that's the kind of stuff that he would share, the content he would share. In addition to what we share with I almost said sell, what we share with our business, right? So next month, when that new catalog comes out, you better believe one of the first things I'm sharing is that page that has all of the coastal themed things on it. Why? Because that's my brand. Of course, that's one of the first things that we got to see, but that would have been one of my first things that I was drawn to anyways, because that's my fave, right? So I will definitely be highlighting those. I will definitely be purchasing those for my home and then being able to show those off firsthand. So if you don't have a brand yet, or you don't think you have a brand, ask on your page and ask your best friends, like, what do you think of when you think of me? Ask your husband, what are the things you like? Do you like beer? Or do you like traveling? Or do you like the winter? Or do you like the heat? Or, just anything can be your brand. On top of all of that, I want to mention branding yourself. So you are a Scentsy consultant, right? Using that Scentsy logo, wearing it, using it, putting it on stuff, your car, your clothes, your cups, your cell phone. Like, brand yourself with being a Scentsy consultant. Again, if this is something that you're serious about and you want to continue to grow, you want Scentsy to be part of like your life brand. You want people to think of Scentsy and say, oh yeah, Whitney. Or, oh yeah, Laura. Or, oh yeah, Amanda. She's a Scentsy girl. That's what you want people to relate. And so you yourself need to incorporate Scentsy into your life. Like I said, brand yourself with our logos and with Scentsy apparel and things. But a lot of people will say, I think it was Katrina a while back, she was like, you always like have warmers in the background. I'm like, I don't even mean to do it, but sometimes, yes, if I'm taking a selfie, you best believe there's going to be something in the background, Scentsy. They're going to see that I incorporate it into my life, that I use the products that I sell, that I love the products that I sell. That all of that is branding when you are incorporating your life and Scentsy life and combining them and gelling them. So if y'all have any questions about that, let me know. If you find something that you're starting to run with, you have an idea, share it here, let us know. Some people even get to the point, I know Anya was she's working on her branding for mail outs. So all of her mail out stuff is going to match and it's going to be a theme. So when someone gets something in the mail, they know automatically it's from them. I don't really go with the color scheme yet. I haven't gotten that far, but my customers know I have some, again, like tealish, turquoise-ish mail outs. They know when they get that, that's from me. That's one of my colors. And they're going to see the best mail ever. I send those to y'all too. Like those little things are part of your branding, and sticking with that and being consistent with that is what's going to remind people of you and make them think of you. So I hope you all have a great day. Like I said, if you have any questions, let me know, and I will see you guys soon.